Even though it's like 60 degrees and sunny, this little spring is still very frozen. Oh, still water under there though. So we finally left Lake City today after staying there for 4 nights, 5 days. We got there on Tuesday and it is now Saturday, but it's pretty much what every other CDT hiker did as well. They stayed in town until today because it's supposed to be like only a low of 20-ish tonight instead of 4. So that will be nice. But right now we're hiking in shorts and t-shirt. It's really nice hiking weather actually. It's not too windy. So we're making our way back up to 12,000 feet or so, where we will remain for a while. So a question that I get asked a lot, and just reminded me of it because I got asked it again today, was, have you lost any weight on this trail? And I have. I've lost probably 15 pounds, and we've been out here almost 3 months. But I don't really want to lose too much more than that, because I think on the Appalachian Trail I lost almost 30 pounds. And when I finished that trail, I didn't feel strong or anything like that. So our goal at the end of this trail is to feel like we're fit and strong and in shape, not just like skinny minis. But before we got into Lake City, I don't think I took any video that day. I was just feeling tired and just like I couldn't do it. But it's because I didn't eat enough. And it's actually because I didn't eat enough the day before. I went like 4 hours or so without eating a snack. And then dinner time, I just still didn't feel hungry. I ate something, but it wasn't very much. And so the next day, I definitely suffered because of that. So I have to really stay on top of eating my snacks every hour or two and eating a good dinner every night so that I do not feel like that again. I lost like 2.5 miles into Lake City. I was just like, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. It was really hard and it was downhill. It was crazy. So yeah, when you're through hiking, you really have to watch what you eat and stay on top of it, because if you get behind, your next day is gonna suck. There is a wonderful water source, but they're starting to freeze up. I kind of broke it apart here, but it's all ice chunks. And then over here, the water froze like a waterfall. It's crazy. David walked to where there was, more sunlight down there, and he found the slightest trickle of moving water. So we are in luck. But I guess when our water sources are starting to freeze up, I think that's a sign that it is time to go and get the heck out of Colorado. I've come to an ice trail. Not a nice trail, but an ice trail. Oh boy. Be careful. You go ice skating? Yep. Oh my God. That flat plateau is where we were right before we headed into Lake City. It was so cold up there. And we're higher, but we're going to, hello, the top of this guy, and we'll be at 13,000 feet again. Another 13er. This little guy, going crazy.
How are you doing?
He's a little. Yep. Welcome to the San Juans. Whew. So we are at the high point of the Colorado Trail. Look at this nice sign they have. We didn't get anything like that for the CDT. CDT, you need to make more signs.
CDT doesn't even mark the trail.
No, we don't need a marked trail. We're trying to go 25 miles today because, as usual, we're making our own path tomorrow so that we can go into Durango. And we're actually going to catch a train into town. We have to like literally flag it down. So I'm really excited about it. But the train leaves at 2:55 tomorrow. And we are still many, many miles away from that train stop. So we've got to get at least 25 in today. And I think that leaves us like 17 tomorrow? I don't know. So we might be night hiking again tonight. Here's our first water source of the day. It's flowing under the ice. Wow.
Not enough barrier weight. About 6:40 in the morning, and we set our tent up inside an old log cabin because it was the flattest spot, and it was like 8 o'clock last night. The sun's coming up, and we have 15 miles to get to our train, so we gotta get going. Some ptarmigans. In the wintertime, they will change to completely white. They nest in this stuff.
Yeah. And another frozen water source.
There's more. Water.
Oh wow. Follow.
Is there a mile of path up here?
Maybe.
No, I think so.
Follow.
is what they do when they try to lead you away from the rest of the crew. So come this way.
Let's go for a hike.
Good job, buddy. You led us away. You did it. I'm sure this thing is all full when the snow melts. But now it's just a dried up little pond. I think it's really cool looking though. And then got some really cool mountains coming into view over here. We got a frozen pond over there, of course. Everything's frozen.
Yeah. Really? Oh wow. Yeah. Jeez. You gonna go for a little glissade? I'm all alone on the glacier. Look at this crevasse. See if I can do it. I traversed it. It was tough. It was kind of hard.
David loves playing on snow.
You videoing me?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
His shoes have no tread left on them.
1,000-mile shoes are not the best for this.
Look at this thing, it's massive.
Gotta stay on trail no matter what.
Yeah, right. We never take alternates.
We got it.
We got a frozen waterfall. More frozen water down there. Frozen in time. It's a pretty cool trail that we're walking down right now. Just walking through this canyon. And there's trees. We haven't seen trees for days. We're hiking on the Colorado Trail right now. We've deviated from the CDT. And we had heard about all of the avalanches that had happened. And at one point, I read an article that said there were 60 feet of debris on the trail. We're on the trail. So an avalanche must have come from somewhere up there and made its way down to here and has covered the trail. So we're doing our best we can. Still trying to make this train time, but I literally feel like nature is throwing everything in our way possible to not make it there on time. Oh boy.
I don't know where the river went either.
Yeah, the stream is somewhere underneath that. This is crazy. Hopefully it'll be fine on the other side. Where's David? Oh, there he is. Be careful.
What are those stupid things called? They're not skis.
I don't know.
We found some more debris. We're ever so close to the train though. It's not gonna stop us now. No way, no how. And there's still more. Crazy. I don't even know where to step. Ugh. So we made it to the train on time. We're just waiting for it now. Yeah, we've had a crazy last like 20 hours maybe. Our hike into camp last night was kind of crazy. We had about 5 or 6 miles left, so we had like I think 3 hours left or so, and I got a migraine. And when I get migraines, I get like what are kind of called auras, so my peripheral vision goes. They're not extremely painful if I take ibuprofen or something like that right away, but I can't see. And then oftentimes it can turn into where I like feel really nauseous or I even become really disoriented. But those times are like kind of few and far between. But we had to get our 25 miles in yesterday in order to get to this point right here. So because we could not have a 20-mile day today and still get here by like 2-ish o'clock. So I get this migraine and I can't see. I take like 3 ibuprofen. And I just tell David to just hike right in front of me. And I'm just like kind of like using my poles as much as I can, like really wide stance, and we're just like marching. Just keep going. And after like maybe 40 minutes, I feel like I can start to see again a little bit. And you know, an hour goes by and I finally tell David like, I think I can see again. This is good. But I still was feeling kind of weird. And like 45 minutes later, I'm like, nope. This is not good. I'm starting not to be able to see again. And we had to get water because at our campsite there was no water. And so we stopped to get water and I was just so disoriented. I don't even really remember like the last few hours, but I was so disoriented and I was really upset because I had asked David the name of my dog. I was like, what's my dog's name? And he said Murphy. And I was like, it doesn't sound right. Like it was just, I couldn't connect his name. It was really weird. We kept hiking, we kept going, because I just knew in my mind, I was like, we just can't stop though. We cannot stop, we must keep going. And so we made it to camp and I ate dinner, drank lots of water, and eventually started feeling more like a human again. And it was all worth it because we were at the train, or we're waiting for the train now. But I hope to never get another migraine while on trail. It was crazy. It was a crazy adventure, as always.
Ah.